Ladies and gentlemen, new DevNotes. Let's go. 0915 DevNotes feedback, rewinders, fall catalog. Let's check it out. Wait, fall catalog. Wait, okay. That's exciting. Okay, summer catalog's ending soon. They're gonna introduce a Halloween themed one, fall themed one. Let's take a look at this. Welcome to fall, gamers. Our Escape the Eviserator update is now live, and we are thrilled with the community reception to our largest content drop yet. With that, it's time for another episode of DevNotes. It's crazy because they said they wanted to do this once a month, and they already put one out 2 weeks ago. So it's exciting that we're getting another DevNotes so soon. At least I think the last one was 2 weeks ago. And we have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in, shall we? Okay, what am I looking forward to in this DevNotes? I'm hoping they talk about FPS. Again, it's been like 2 or 3 DevNotes now that I've said FPS is probably one of the biggest problems in the game right now for a lot of people. Not just myself, but I get a lot of complaints in my chat about it, and I just have to tell people the same thing over and over again, that they're hopefully working on it, so hopefully they cover that in these DevNotes. But that's all I'm looking forward to. Let's see. Top issues and feedback. As the update is so new, we're still watching our channels as well as the community-driven channels for common feedback and pain points around our latest update. There are, however, 2 points we've seen come up that we wanted to cover in these DevNotes. Deathwire price point. We've heard a fair amount of discussions on the topic of Deathwire's price point and our monetization structure around purchasable characters. The answer to why comes down to a couple factors. I have no problem with the price of these characters, and the fact that you can earn them in-game too is really nice, just by playtime. So I wonder what they're gonna talk about this. Development. To give some insight, Deathwire was developed from concept art to implementation over the better part of a year across every discipline in our studio. I have heard that Vanguard and TechSmith even a year ago got to play Deathwire for the first time, so that's interesting to hear. I wonder how different he was back then, or if he ever looked like any of these designs. Actually, I don't know if it was a year ago, but they said like way back in the early tests they were able to play him, so they must have a lot ready to go. A lot of new monsters and stuff. We aim to make every monster feel unique and bring a fresh take within our core loop. In the future, you can expect a variety of new monster types as well as monster variants with new perks, mutations, movies, and modes. This will mean a variety of price points too. What? Wait a second. Okay, this is really exciting, really interesting. Monster variants. I don't know if they mean skins here, or if they mean actual variations. Okay, what I always have to bring up, stupid garden warfare. Are they talking about something like how you can have different variants of characters in Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare? Why am I bringing up this game? That is so weird. But like, you'd have the typical sunflower, and then you can get the toxic sunflower, you can get the armored sunflower, you can get the engineer zombie, but then you can get the mechanic version of the engineer that has different powers and stuff. Are they going to be introducing monsters that have different powers, but they're the same monster, like Dollmaster, but a different variation? What does that mean? What does monster variants mean? With new perks, mutations, movies, and modes. Modes. Maybe they just mean like just new monsters in the future. In the future, you can expect a variety of new monster types. Okay, so that's just new monsters, as well as monster variants. So that is something completely different. I don't know if they mean skins here. New perks, mutations, movies, and modes. This will mean a variety of price points. That's so weird. Okay. I'm interested to hear more about that. Given the complexity of creating all new gameplay, perks, mutations, a trilogy of premium costumes, true, as well as a journey that includes traits, traits and emote, and gear sets, we felt as though this price point was fair for the amount of content and progression. Same with me, I feel like it's fair. But they are acknowledging traits here as its own thing, and like skins as its own thing. So whatever monster variants is, I accidentally clicked this. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too hyped about it. I don't know what that means. Research. It's no secret that we're a small independent team working on a massive free-to-play game. It wasn't until we launched into early access that we began implementing our monetization structure. Before doing so, we spent months researching other monetization models and implemented one that we felt allowed more access for our free players, while also ensuring we could continue to fund the development of Video Horror Society. Exactly. They need to be paid somehow. I feel like they've done a pretty good job so far. Not to quote Matthew Cote. Balance. We are continuing to closely monitor the data and feedback that has come in from the community for all monsters. including Deathwire. It's one thing to test a monster internally, but it's another to unleash them into the wild where many different playstyles can change the strength of any monster routine. True. The release of the Escape the Eviserator update, we knew that it would take some time for players to learn how to play as Deathwire, as well as play against it, and wanted to observe both, and it's only been a week so far, by the way, so we still don't know everything. We don't know all the secret techniques, both the qualitative and quantitative data before making any drastic changes. That's also why I waited a week to give my opinion on him. Now I can officially give it. I still don't feel like I can though, because I'm still discovering new ways to play him. As such, we are having regular discussions internally on pain points around playing as and against Deathwire, and we'll make adjustments accordingly based on what we learn. This goes for all monsters and teens. Werewolf underwent some pretty large balance changes since the last patch, and we are looking at feedback and data on how these affect gameplay. I haven't even tested new Werewolf yet, by the way. Balance is something that is always at the forefront of our mind, and we appreciate all of the feedback you've brought forward thus far. Heart. Be Kind and Rewind Creator Program, or Creator Program Breakdown. First of all, huge congrats to our 9 new rewinders who have been brought on to Be Kind and Rewind program. Ghostly Amethyst, Blaze, Ziggy, Bun Bun, Turbo, Pixel, Frenchie, Art Pop, and Chris. Congratulations to all of them. I know a lot of people, I don't know why there is so much drama around this. Like, it's not going to be the only batch of rewinders. I don't know why people are so freaked out and like already like throwing tantrums over how they no longer want to be rewinders because they weren't picked in the first wave. It's just kind of weird. So congratulations to these guys. I don't know why everyone is so mad that they didn't get picked, because there's still more opportunities in the future. Before we break down the internal process for selection, one thing that we do want to acknowledge is that even if you didn't get selected for this round, that absolutely does not mean that you aren't qualified. There are some outstanding, talented creators out there who have the kindness, passion, and the drive necessary to partner with us, hundreds of you to be honest, and still have the opportunity to do so. Program recruitment is ongoing and will continue for the lifespan of the game. If we could bring more on per wave, we absolutely would, but with how limited we are with team members, we want to ensure that we can support the creators that we bring to the program, which is also why waves tend to be smaller and more spaced out. That makes perfect sense. Now here's the process for bringing on partnered creators. Application review. When you submit your application, it gets placed into a spreadsheet where we retain your information for max 6 months in order to protect your privacy. We don't hold on to any information longer than that. Thank you, that's very nice. From here, the community team spends time looking through potential candidates for eye-catching entries that match our values and transfer them over to another spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets. I still have never used a spreadsheet in my life. I should probably learn how to do that. In order to review and vet the applicant. Following this list of potential rewinders is proposed to leadership, as well as other members of the Hellbent Games team. From here, other members on the team make suggestions on who they feel would make a good fit and request additions or removals to the proposed list, pending alignment with studio values. Vetting process. We spend the time reviewing clips, VODs, social media, and any sort of online presence that the proposed list of content creators may have. Are they kind to their community? Do they help new players? Do they voice pain points and feedback in a constructive way? Do they display sportsmanlike behavior in game? There are just some of the questions we ask ourselves when reviewing content. Final step. From the point that the finalized list is handed off to our leadership team for final sign-off before beginning the onboarding process for that round's selected rewinders. One last note. Not getting selected for something can be disappointing, but we truly value each application we've received to date. We will continue to review, vet, and monitor Video Horror Society creators for future rounds of the program. To read more information about the Be Kind Rewind program, click here. To read the Be Kind Rewind Code of Conduct, click here. Alright, so I don't feel like we really learned too much new stuff through here, but I trust their process is great. So I guess we just wait for the next round of rewinders and see what happens. Coming soon to Video Horror Society, fall is here, and here's hoping you don't fall out of your chair when you see what's next. Oh boy. Okay. Fall catalog. We are well into back to school season. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I don't have to do back to school stuff anymore. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. But y'all want to look fresh walking through the doors of Pine Bluff, right? Our fall catalog is chock full of back to school swag and other cozy fall centric fashion options. Oh, and of course, can't have back to school attire without Team Wolf. Finally, this cosmetic. We saw it back in the first beta. I don't know if we were ever able to acquire it. I don't think so. But we always saw it when we loaded up the game for the first time before they switched over to Steam. They picked the wrong kid in school to have a food fight with. Uncle Chompy. Very cool. Is this its own little movie here? I mean, yeah, this is the movie for the wolf, actually. The wolf is very hungry. Okay. Halloween. Oh, look at that. Okay. Halloween, a spoopy game without Halloween cosmetics? Not a chance. Here's a look at one. The only reason I thought maybe Halloween cosmetics wouldn't come would be that it's in early access, but they've been working hard. Then I'm expecting stuff for Christmas as well. That's gonna be exciting. Halloween themed cosmetics, you can expect to start seeing mid-October. Okay. Dang, Jess. Out here with the fairy costume. Very nice. Trust me, Jess is thrilled that she gets to wear this costume. That's just how her face is. I mean, that's like me, okay? I relate to Jess. I'm not the best at facial expressions. I try. Jess, I'm with you. That's weird because I had a reaction channel, but like most of it was mainly just a commentary channel. Costumes aren't the only spooky season. Oh god, I can't believe I just said that. Addition to the game. We'll be sharing more info soon. What does that mean? Not the only spooky season. Is Christmas supposed to be spooky? Wait. Or maybe mid-October we're getting a new monster that's spooky? A ghost? I don't know. Murder ghost? Murder ghost? Hello? I don't know. I don't know what this means. But I love it. Good tease. Custom game mode. Oh yes, you've read that right. Y'all wanted the chance to chuck firebombs at your monster friends, or launch a full-scale doll attack on your teen friends. Soon you'll be able to. Custom games have been widely requested from our community, and we're stoked to finally be able to confirm our plans for it. Our goal is to make this game mode available in late fall, so keep an eye out for more information. Okay, late fall. So we could have it by the charity event. I had a suggestion for the charity event where whoever donates would get queued up into a custom games with all of the streamers, or just whoever's live at that time and people are donating to for the charity. So if that can actually happen, if we get custom games before the November 10th charity event, that'd be really, really cool. Or we won't do that at all. I have no idea. I wonder if you're going to have everything available in custom games too, so we can do some Myth Bust Mondays or something like that. I don't know. That's all we got for now. See you next time, gamers. Sam G. Thank you, Sam G. Okay, well, the dev notes sadly did not address anything about, what is this picture? About FPS, which is very sad to see. Hopefully it's just something being worked on in the background and they don't need to adjust it in the dev notes, but it does suck that I bought an RTX 3080 thinking this game would run better. I spent $800 and I'm still getting, sometimes when I stream, 40 FPS. Off stream it's like 130, but sometimes during stream, if you swing a curse sword or something, it can drop all the way to 40. Wait, that was happening yesterday, so that's really disappointing. I hope just FPS gets worked on, because I just feel like I wasted so much money, and I hate feeling that. And I bet other people feel the same way, and I can't imagine people playing with the lower end PCs also. I don't know if they're trying to run at 144 FPS. So hopefully that's addressed in the next one, but I say this every time, so I don't know. Anyways, I love what they're doing. The fall cosmetics seem like they're gonna be really nice, and they're teasing something else that's coming maybe mid-October, something in fall, wherever that was. Custom games are coming as well, so lots more cosmetics. And then up here, the most interesting thing was a monster variants. Where was that at? As well as monster variants with new perks, mutations, movies, and modes. What the heck is a monster variant? And why do they get new perks, mutations, and modes? If they might just mean custom games here. But I don't know. Very, very interesting. And this saying that things are going to cost different prices too. Yeah, different price points. So I'm guessing that just means teens are going to cost different price points. Like, teens still have so much detail going into them, just as much as Deathwire, because they all have unique animations, running styles. Their sound effects come in at different intervals. Like Faith, you can obviously tell it's a Faith running even if you don't see her, because she's tapping her feet very rapidly, compared to like Gloria, who's doing full-on sprints, 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap. So all of them have very unique things. I'm not going to be surprised if Reggie does cost $10 just like Deathwire. But apparently sometime in the future, some things are going to have different price points. So whatever that means, I have no idea. I'm interested to know more on it, and I'm interested to see more about the Rewinder program and all that stuff. So yeah, this has been a good DevNotes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and my reaction to the DevNotes, and I will see you guys in the next VHS stream very, very soon.